Welcome back! This is Zinnix, and we're here for a completely different kind of episode today. I am going to be building a brand new gaming PC. I've collected all the components up, and we're going to watch as I go ahead and build this thing up. And I'm super excited about it because it is an awesome rig. I've already gotten a chance to play with it a little bit. It is amazing! So check it out. This is going to be cool. At the center of the rig is the Core i5 8600K processor. It's an LGA 1151 socket, and it is awesome! I've got a Corsair H100i V2 all-in-one liquid cooler unit to keep that CPU temperature low. It's a 240mm radiator, and it's pretty awesome. It's even got RGB to control the lighting on that Corsair label. Behind the machine is the MSI Z370 Gaming M5 motherboard. It's gonna power the Intel Coffee Lake processor and just keep everything going awesome. Memory for the rig is the G-Skill Ripjaws unit, and it's got 32GB of DDR4 RAM. The powerhouse behind the graphics is this EVGA NVIDIA GeForce GTX 1080 graphics card. It's the For the Win 2 edition with ICX technology with 8GB of GDDR5X RAM. It is amazing. It's got more temperature sensors than really necessary, but it gives awesome control of the graphics and the processing and the performance of the unit. For storage, we've got a 500GB SSD from Western Digital, and then for the other storage, I had a hard disk drive on hand sitting around that we're going to throw into the rig as well. My setup at home doesn't give me access to a hardwired connection for getting internet, so I got this Asus wireless networking card. It's 802.11ac. And it's red, which goes along with my red theme that I've got going on as far as color scheme's concerned. The power supply is from Seasonic. It's a 750 watt unit with an 80+ gold rating. It's fully modular to get as few cables in the case as possible, and it's going to be awesome. And we're going to be bringing all these components together in this beautiful case from NZXT. This is the H440 series, and it is in black and red, and I am in love with it. It is so awesome. NZXT makes it so easy to build, and I've just loved putting together this machine in this case. This is my first ever gaming PC build, and I'm super excited to get it started. This machine is gonna be just rip-roaring awesome. So, without further ado, let's just go ahead and crank up that techno music and let's get started with this build. So I've mounted 4 fans to this radiator, 2 on the outside, 2 on the inside, and the idea is to have a push-pull configuration where the outside fans are pushing air across the radiator and the inside fans are pulling air from the outside across the radiator. For those astute viewers out there, you might have noticed that those outside fans are actually facing the wrong direction. If you go back in the video when we first opened up the case, you'll notice that that NZXT label is actually facing on the inside and it's actually blank on the other side. Well, it's because those fans just don't have a good indication of which direction the air is supposed to flow. So I mounted them incorrectly. However, I did go back and fix it so that it is in a proper push-pull configuration over the radiator for the CPU cooler. As I started wiring up the CPU cooler pump to the motherboard, what I figured out is that I wasn't too happy about how the wire management was working, how the cable management for the CPU was working. You notice that I had to go all the way around that CPU from the bottom up. And so I decided that I wanted to go ahead and turn that pump heatsink over basically upside down so that that cable management would look a lot cleaner. And so that's what we're doing here is we went ahead and removed that pump from the CPU, and then we're going to clean off the thermal paste and then reapply and remount the cooler to the CPU. that build was so much fun. I learned tons of stuff about PCs, about the different components, about what should go into a gaming PC, and really, it has been a ton of fun putting this together. And I've enjoyed filming it for you guys. I hope you guys liked it. I know this is way different than what I've been doing in the past, but this is gonna make our videos, our gaming videos, so much better moving forward. So, if you like this video, be sure to throw a thumbs up down below. Don't forget to leave a comment, and if you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe. This is Zinnix. We'll see you next time.